How cool is this? Bengals and Rams, 2 4 seeds, are going to the Super Bowl. Both teams have their separate journeys. We thought today and tomorrow we'd break it down in a segment we call Building a Champion.
Okay.
Start with the Bengals in the AFC today. Going to focus on a team that went from nowhere to somewhere really fast. And here are the 3 big things the Bengals have done to build an AFC champion. Let's start off with the first one. I'm going to go with the hiring of Zac Taylor as number 1 on this list. At the time, was met with shrugs, was met with some questions. And early on, things were not going well after he came in. We talked about this. A rough start. Let's look at the stats here. Up until week 14 of 2020, what was going on? And maybe let's check out what that looks like.
4-24.
Are you serious? 4-24-1? They played the Cowboys week 14 of 2020, last year. They lost. Zac Taylor went up and had a press conference with everyone calling for his head. Take a listen to what he said.
Believe in what we're doing. I think that's the most important thing. And that may be hard for people to believe given our track record of wins and losses. But there will be unbelievable days ahead. And I'll remember these days, you know, and I think a lot of people will forget them when we're playing for championships and playing for division titles, and you're seeing great things on the field from our guys. But I know we just got to weather the storm and get through it, and look forward to the great days ahead.
They've weathered the storm. Check this now. We saw it before, 4-24-1. Check out the Bengals since that week and what Zac Taylor's team has done. They were 4-24-1. They won a couple games to end up the season, and now they've been 15-8 since, averaging 26 a game, and now they're in the Super Bowl. That includes the playoffs. Talk about one of the great turnarounds. To all the different owners and presidents out there, 2 years, sure. Maybe you stick with that guy for that 3rd year and see how things turn around. Because that's number 1, the hiring and keeping of Zac Taylor. Number 2, you have to nail the draft. And that is exactly what they did. There was concern going into the 2019-2020 season. What's Joe Burrow going to do? And going into that 2020 draft, there was talk that Joe Burrow might not want to be a Cincinnati Bengal. So we went back in the archives. Combine 2020, right before the pandemic.
Okay.
I spoke with Zac Taylor at the Combine. Let's take a listen to what he said.
Well, I think anybody who's been around our coaching staff and our players will want to be a part of what we're going to accomplish. And, you know, we learned from everything that happened last year, but there's great days ahead for the Cincinnati Bengals. And everyone who steps inside of our building believes that. These players are going to believe it when they're around us. The free agents will believe it when we get a chance to talk to those guys. And so it's an exciting time to be a Bengal.
Exciting time to be a Bengal. Burrow eventually comes. He doesn't kick and scream. He says, I'll go there. And not only does he not kick and scream, he embraces it. Remember, Athens, Ohio native. His father was a very successful football coach himself. State of Ohio guy. Goes to there, and now he's the fortunate son. And look at the other guys they got. T. Higgins in the 2nd round. Logan Wilson in the 3rd round. This year, Chase in the 1st round. Evan McPherson in the 5th round. We can mention guys like Jack Carmen, and then of course we've got Tyler Sheldon who are coming. But these are 5 guys who play a huge role. They were drafted in the last 2 years. The final piece of the puzzle for the Bengals was finally spending some money in free agency. This is a team that has not done this. They spent money right in free agency. For years, Cincinnati just wasn't a player when it came to free agent acquisitions. This year, they swung and they hit. The names are innumerable. It starts with number 91, Trey Hendrickson, but it goes right down the list. Larry Ojanobi has been fantastic inside. Then you have DJ Reader, who got broke off last year and is now playing at a high level. Mike Hilton had the biggest play of that Tennessee Titans playoff game. Free agent. All right, Von Bell has been Johnny on the spot all season, has the interception here that is knocked by Jesse Bates. Free agent. Talk about Chidobe Awuzie, talk about Eli Apple. You go down the list. All of these players have played huge roles, and they were all free agent acquisitions. How do you build a champion? You have a good coaching staff, which they do. You draft well, and then most importantly, you spend money the right way so you're not just swimming in salary cap issues. There is a culture here, and it is not overnight. As much as we want to say this is an overnight sensation, this is a 3-year process. They have nailed it. That's how you build a champion. Guys, what do you think?
And Go ahead, Chris.
There's some other hidden ingredients in between the 1 and 2. Zach Taylor hires one of his friends who he met at Texas A&M, wide receiver who I played with in Minnesota, Biletnikoff Award winner. His name is Troy Walters. The last 2 years, he has been the wide receiver coach. So a lot of time, Chase is struggling. They have a seasoned NFL veteran, a great coach to be able to bring him out of that funk so that we get the good results.
Peter, give us a little taste of how Zach Taylor's feeling right now before the biggest game of his life.
Good.
Yeah?
Nothing to lose.
Right.
Let's go. But not done yet. Not done. Like to Kay's point. They
Nothing to lose. The Super Bowl to lose.
This is it, though. They are feeling good, and they don't feel like there's any pressure on them right now at all.
I like what you showed because it's not lightning in a bottle and it isn't magic.
Takes time.
It is decision-making over several years to build a roster that, by the way, isn't going away after this year with a Super Bowl to lose. All right.